Last time on Dating in the Dark.
My name's Nolina.
Hi, my name's Tim, 32.
The lights went off and the date began.
Cool, we can talk now? Hey, how's it going?
I'm good.
Nolina was very open to Tim.
What's a green flag you like in the bedroom from a partner?
How much do you want to know? I'll give you everything.
Well, Tim was a bit flat.
I don't have a go-to move necessarily because every woman is different and you got to ask questions to find out what they require and what they like.
Even when it did come to red flags, Nolina surprised us at every turn.
My girls and I, we actually put together a downloadable PDF files of red flags that we surveyed among our group.
And because of the low energy from Tim, the producers decided to step in.
Producers are getting involved here.
Why are they
Oh, they're stopping it. They're stopping the date. Oh, they're taking them away separately.
Oh.
We've noticed your vibe is pretty low, so just need to ask, do you want to continue?
Are we stopping this?
Jimmy, Nath and Emma were given an update.
Can we hear it, producers, or no?
No, he's already quite nervous, as you guys can hear, so cameras I don't think is going to help right now.
So no audio, nothing?
No audio, nothing. I'm just going to take him for a chat and see if we can loosen him up a bit, because he seems really uncomfortable.
Okay. All right.
Will Tim return? Or will Nolina be stood up?
Welcome back. I think Tim made up his mind.
Yeah, I tried to run away at that to talk me and get me back to calm down. Yeah.
And after everything that happened, it seemed fitting to start with this question.
What's your worst date?
I haven't had many bad ones. I think the worst one, like we were sitting in a bar looking at the street, and her idea with like good chat was like talk about how ugly everyone walking past was. The date became me making fun of her about it, and so she was fine being like razzed about it. It was a very strange date.
Did that end up in any friends with benefit?
Unfortunately, I did go home with her because I'm a weak person.
Yeah.
What's one of the worst dates you've been on?
The bad date for me would be with this pilot. We had a beautiful dinner, but he was so self-obsessed, and I should have trusted my gut, but then I trust my other part more, and I went home with him, right? And I was like, fine, I was, ovulating, whatever. So I went home with him, and I think our sex lasted like 3 seconds. Like, it was so bad, and then when I wanted to leave, I think there was tears coming out of his eyes. No, I'm not kidding. He was like, would you like to stay for breakfast? And I felt horrible. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yep, no one wants to deal with that turbulence.
Is there any sort of like confessions that you wouldn't make on the first date?
I'm a bit of a turbo nerd when it comes to like fantasy and like Dungeons & Dragons and stuff like that. Yeah, I love fantasy, I love reading fantasy. And I guess something that I've found that not everyone does is when you're reading fantasy, sometimes in my room I'll just like read it out loud to myself and do all the voices and like I'm reading an audiobook to myself. That's pretty.
I love that.
Pretty lame and weird, but yeah.
I reckon Nolina's going to love to hear some of those voices.
100%. You can't just throw that out there and then not do the voice.
I want to hear the voices.
Me too.
Okay, Tim, let's hear those voices.
There's the hobbits, and they kind of talk like this. They're out there in the West Country accent, and they're a bit like that.
I think you're holding back.
I am holding back.
Yeah, you are holding back.
I think it was like,
Go wild.
If there's like a,
Just imagine we're in your bedroom
silly,
right now, or your living room.
Well, there's other things that we'd be doing if I wouldn't be making silly voices if we were in a bedroom. That's something for myself.
Do I detect some steamy roleplay flirting going on there?
More if there's like a dwarf or something. He'd be like, talk like that. I've got a sword and a shield. I'm here to party. Yeah, and that's what I do in my spare time because I'm a cool guy.
She wasn't into it.
The body language was very like.
It was almost like sympathetic, wasn't it?
But he didn't, like, as you know, Nathan, we always say, Sam is commit to the bit.
It was time to hear Nolina's confession.
Do you have a confession you wouldn't tell on first date?
Oh, I thought I dodged that bullet.
Yeah,
No. Okay, well, okay, before I say this, I have come a long way. So, I had sex in a church once.
Nice.
Once again, ovulating.
Let's move on to talking about if these two want kids in the future.
Definitely want kids. I'm not in a rush though, I'm in my 20s. If I'm lucky enough one, but I would love two, so they have siblings. I grew up with beautiful brother and sister and lots of cousins, and that is something, an experience I would love my kid to experience. What about you?
Yeah, I've been on the fence. It's kind of, as you get older, I think it does grow, the desire. And I think in the right circumstance, with the right person and the right financial situation, yeah, one or two, definitely no more than two. So yeah, I'm not dead set on it, but I definitely could see it happening.
Cool. Not a deal breaker.
Not a deal breaker, not a deal breaker.
Do you think they both want to just be out of the date at
Yeah,
this
100%.
point?
I, hand on my heart, cannot see them going on a second date. I'm calling it now. That is, these people will never see each other again.